We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Good counter punch. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. They block the left there. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. What do we expect to see here in round two? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Tried to score with the uppercut. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Good defense stopping that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. From this moment forward, he can... Let's get it started in round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. After what we saw. There's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter shot. Throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work.
Work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your butts in.
3 shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice.
God awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. And you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together.
Loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about it.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Good. You've been coasting for this entire fight.
On to the 5th we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looking to land the hook. And he misses with that straight left. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good counter punching. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Low horn a second, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter lands. We exchange punches. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Martinez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. There's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Martinez is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Janibek in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big... And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Catch and shoot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Maravilla in some trouble here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Talk about a... Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sergio Martinez is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hold them without a steam.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. What would you tell the... It's round 10. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. He is down big time. And there's the bell for round 11. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Left uppercut doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. They threw the hook. It didn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This is the kind of fight you expect from... Hold that thought! Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. I can never...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Martinez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Again, don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to...
Anything. Don't give him no free shot.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? They let it all hang out in the last round. Hold it right there. Sergio Martinez is rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Power, that...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Maravilla in some trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Down goes Sergio Martinez. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.